Welcome to the home of WWE news, rumors, and gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
It's a Sunday night, which means we come to appreciate all of you. The brash in the brazen brings you into the screen, brings you into what I mean, the cell phone, the iPhone, the iPad, the laptop, the tablet, whatever it may be. Seanzviewent Entertainment sets the precedent, because this is where it all unravels, and this is where it all unwraps as we are trying to think, and we are trying to theorize, like Austin theory. It's like this big theory going on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring you up to speed. Let's bring you in the mix on what has been a very hot, spectacular weekend for the WWE. We start this one off with massive injury suffered, ladies and gentlemen. Huge injury in the WWE. There's already 13 elite WWE stars, 13 elite performers who are hurt, who are down, who are injured, or who cannot compete in the WWE right now. Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre, just to name a couple. Rey Mysterio. But you can add Rhea Ripley, who emerged victorious against WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Raquel Rodriguez in a street fight at Night of Champions, but the bruises tell the story of a brutal beatdown. Ripley clutched her ribs while speaking on the Night of Champions post-show, explaining that the kendo stick shots in the night's chaos left her bruised ribs, though not seriously injured, but still battered and hurt. Despite the pain, Ripley remained focused on the future. When asked about what's next, Mommy insisted that she feels like she's only beginning her journey, and she has her sights set firmly on reclaiming the WWE Women's World title, currently held by the woman who defeated her to win it, Io Sky. And again, there seems to be a lot of people that have a lot of problems, a lot of trouble, a lot of sadness, a lot of madness that Rhea Ripley is continually in the title picture. But again, if you're in the WWE and you aren't there to win a title, if you're not there to be the best, if you're not there to hold the coveted title, well then why are you there? Why are you wasting your time? If you're in the WWE and your main objective is not to win the WWE title, you got no business being there. So the fact that Rhea Ripley always finds herself consistently in the title picture, I can see where people are coming from. But at the same time, you got to see where Rhea Ripley is coming from. Because once her time is up in the WWE, that will be it. CM Punk reacts to the loss to John Cena. Reacting to his loss, CM Punk shared a comic book panel of a defeated Superman, which read, "Perhaps someday I'll try again, but the time is not now, not yet." It looks like John Cena is going to be off TV for the next 3 weeks. His advertised appearance next will be the July 18th episode of SmackDown, San Antonio, Texas. Cena now has only 15 dates left in his retirement tour. Cody Rhodes won the King of the Ring tournament at Night of Champions by defeating Randy Orton, but some would say there's some controversy, some backlash. Some would say that there's been a few eyebrows or two raised at the way that match was won. A WrestleMania rematch between Rhodes and Cena for the WWE title is expected to main event Summerslam 2005. As of this writing, CM Punk isn't advertised for this Monday's Post-Night of Champions episode of Raw, which will have a special start time of 6 p.m. But now, speaking about the controversy, Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis will have a message to bring things into focus for the All-Women's Evolution 2 pay-per-view extravaganza. But we are now hearing rumors and speculation. There is some rhetoric, there is some small chit-chat that the way Cody Rhodes won, with the way it went down, that there may have been another look, another vantage point. There may have been a replay rule. Somebody else may have been having eyes backstage to how Cody Rhodes defeated Randy Orton at Night of Champions in the King of the Ring finals. As the world saw, Cody Rhodes shoved Randy Orton into an exposed turnbuckle. It was nothing but steel. It was nothing but flesh meets steel. And Randy Orton evidently came out the worse for wear. Now, there's been a lot of rumors, there's been a lot of speculation, there's been a lot of rhetoric, there's been a lot of hearsay that the decision could be reversed, where Randy Orton may be called the winner due to disqualification, or Randy Orton could be added to the SummerSlam match, which would feature then Cody Rhodes versus John Cena versus Randy Orton at SummerSlam in a triple threat match for the undisputed WWE title. That could go down. That could happen. That could transpire, and that could also be where Randy Orton ultimately is going to turn heel. Will that be the appeal? Will that be the precedent? Do you want to see Cody Rhodes versus John Cena at SummerSlam one-on-one, or would you rather turn it into a triple threat encounter? It looks like that is where it could be headed, and it could be headed for a volatile turn, an unrelenting turn, with Randy Orton and or Cody Rhodes, or both of them turning heel on the same very night. And again, your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. But that certainly is not all. Because tomorrow night on Raw, Rhea Ripley will open up the show. World Heavyweight Champion Gunther will have a message for Goldberg. Sheamus versus Rusev will happen. And Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed versus Sami Zayn and Penta will go down in a hellacious tag team match tomorrow night on the red brand of Raw on Netflix. Do you think the decision should be reversed between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, or do you think Randy Orton should be added to SummerSlam and make it a triple threat match with Rhodes and Cena with the undisputed WWE title up for grabs? The title will be on the line. WWE's replacement for Liv Morgan after her injury. One would assume that one of the teams will likely be Nikki and Brie Bella. There's some speculation that the third team could be Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, as WWE has been teasing this pairing in recent weeks, but nothing is confirmed. Evolution 2 will have Clash in the Paris implications. Yes, Clash in Paris implications. According to Corey Hayes, a battle royal is scheduled to take place at Evolution 2, with the winner earning a title match at Clash in Paris PLE. The original pay-per-view in 2018 also featured a battle royal where a women's title opportunity, which was won at that time by Nia Jax. The updated card for Monday Night Raw, which I unveiled and brought to you, also a possible world title match for Evolution 2. We'll see. The original plan for Night of Champions was for Io Sky to defend the women's title against Liv Morgan, but as we all know, Morgan got injured. Now, according to Body Slam, WWE officials are discussing the idea of Io Sky defending the women's championship against Rhea Ripley at Evolution 2 on July the 13th. Io beat Rhea to win the title before WrestleMania 41. Karrion Kross reacts to losing his first PLE match after 3 long years. And there is a notion that Karrion Kross deserves a hell of a lot better in the WWE. Asuka won't hold back against Jade Cargill next time. Asuka says, nope, she ain't going to hold back. Asuka said, but next time, I won't hold back. Cargill tweeted the following after the win. Thank you to Asuka for one of my dream matches. I'm so thankful to have had a match with you. It meant more than anyone would know. More to come. It looks like we have a brand new IWGP World Champion and NJPW Zack Sabre Jr. Cody Rhodes has joined an exclusive club after his King of the Ring win. His King of the Ring victory, again, marred in controversy. CM Punk's Saudi Arabia apology was scripted by the WWE. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on CM Punk. Fans will have to wait a while for John Cena's next appearance in World Wrestling Entertainment. Also coming down the pike of the brash and the brazen. WWE is pushing for Legends' involvement at Evolution 2. The internal stance on Kairi Sane after Liv Morgan and Zoe Stark injuries in the WWE on the main roster. Legal expert explains how charges against Liv Morgan's alleged stalker escalated to federal level. Orange Cassidy's AEW return timeline is still unclear. Rhea Bloody Ripley reveals how WWE pressured led to panic attacks. Hey, if anybody knows about anxiety and panic attacks, it's Seanzviewent. I deal with mental health. I deal with anxiety, depression daily, and it's not a smooth sailing thing. Tony Khan says that AEW and CMLL partnership will lead to more events in Mexico in the future. CM Punk, viewers, fans, subscribers, with his cryptic post, what is truly going to be next for the best in the world. There's been a lot of rumors and quite frankly a lot of speculation that it will be CM Punk gunning for the WWE Intercontinental title held by Dominic Mysterio. Do you want to see CM Punk become the Intercontinental Champion on the red brand of Raw? Should that be the next chapter for CM Punk? Tony D'Angelo's pants ripped wide open during a heated NXT confrontation, which obviously was noteworthy and unpredictable and quite frankly not satisfying and maybe even a little bit embarrassing for one Tony D'Angelo. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, Blake Monroe keeps pushing for her WWE shop merch to drop. Maven, remember Tough Enough winner Maven? Maven, the one that won Tough Enough, the one that eliminated The Undertaker from the Royal Rumble. He's a former hardcore champion. Maven went the extra mile to apologize to RVD after calling him the smallest wrestler. Long-term plans for MJF after his MLW appearance. JR, good old Jim Ross, reveals he's nearing the end of his career. WWE Great American ticket prices skyrocket as Atlanta event clashes with AEW All In. Natalya calls Promise Braxton match one of her favorites of her career. Natalya calls Promise Braxton match one of her career. Debate grows over whether CM Punk's WWE apology was staged or not. The backstage reaction to Charles Robinson's John Cena tackle at WWE Night of Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, it would appear as if all fans wondered how little Nate was feeling after that. Robinson later took to Twitter, "I am alive." According to Fightful Select, Robinson was fine after the bump, and his unexpected tumble sparked plenty of laughter backstage. The reports noted that Charles Robinson was said to be okay after the bump he took at Night of Champions. The spot was met with huge laughter with those backstage. At the end of the day, Charles Robinson proved once again why he is one of the toughest and most respected veterans in the game, and why he is a veteran referee in World Wrestling Entertainment. Your thoughts, your comments on veteran referee Charles Robinson. Sting admits that retirement hasn't slowed him down in 2025. Sting admits that he's never watched most of his own matches. Asuka breaks silence after Queen of the Ring loss with a cryptic Paris post. Karrion Kross breaks silence after his Night of Champions loss to Sami Zayn. And Carlito is set for his first match following his departure from the WWE. WWE promotes wrong airtime for LFG during Night of Champions. WWE already grooming Julia for a top spot after her United States Championship win. WWE, indeed, as I talked about earlier in the show, WWE planting seeds for a heel turn for the Viper, Randy Orton. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, because as you know, if it weren't for you, there certainly would be no Seanzview. This is the foundation. Don't be mute. Don't be silenced. Now is the time to talk. Now is the time to comment. Now is the time to type below. Let it all out, because it's all about the emotion from my viewers, my fans, my subscribers, and most importantly, my channel members. You are the ones that brought me to the damn dance. Subscribe.